We just got introduced to two new Paradox Pokemon, both of which seem really lethal to the competitive scene, but let us look at Walking Wake first, the Paradox form to Suicune. Suicune was more of the defensive water-type Pokemon, but Walking Wake comes in as the more offensive approach to Suicune, even gaining an additional Dragon typing. Its stats are also telling with a faster speed and a monstrous 125 special attack. But that's not all. Walking Wake also gets a new signature move of Hydro Steam, which might break or make Sun teams, and let me tell you why. On paper, Photosynthesis water-type Pokemon relying on Hydro Steam water coverage does not seem smart because water-type moves are usually weakened in the sun. However, Hydro Steam is a unique water-type move that is actually 50% stronger underneath sun. Photosynthesis underneath sun could revive sun teams and make more feasible in the OU tier, but rain teams also could gain more popularity because of Hydro Steam as well. Hydro Steam is obviously a water type move, and water type moves are boosted underneath rain. Additionally, rain teams are also much more popular at the moment, and Walking Wake might just push that over the top. Walking Wake is also an excellent wall breaker, especially towards the almighty Garganacl, which has been a pain throughout. It also gets Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse for pretty good coverage moves, and truthfully, unless you have fairy types, this will be a nuke onto oncoming Pokemon. This Pokemon also has two other interesting coverage moves for both weathers, that being Flamethrower, which is a pretty good interesting type coverage since it is a water and dragon type, and that can be really good against counterable grass types like Amoonguss, and it also gets Hurricane, an excellent option for those rain teams. Once again, this is another fast wall breaker that puts pressure on non-Scarf Goldangos. Great Tusk, even Assault Vest or not, will not like a Hydro Steam coming, since this will be such a nightmare for this Pokemon given its putrid special defense stat, and frankly no Pokemon really wants to switch into that. Volcarona as well, which has been picked up in usage in the past couple of weeks, will immediately be stalled by this Pokemon either by a Hydro Steam or a Flamethrower when it's teared to grass. And like I said before, it's really good against Amoonguss with either Flamethrower or Hurricane, both excellent coverage moves against grass type Pokemon. Mystic Water, Choice Specs, Life Orb, Expert Bell, Choice Scarf, like these are all excellent items to run on this dangerous Pokemon. But other than those moves really, Walking Wake is actually kind of slim on its coverage move pool, which is pretty fair given its already brokenness. It does get Dragon Dance, but an 83 physical stat is now warranting, and if you just want to boost speed, you could just run the move Agility, but once again, a 109 speed stat is already a fast tier, which is also why I really don't see an Aqua Jet being a needed coverage move on this Pokemon. I can see, however, Toxapex Azumarill could be excellent switches into it, or even something like Clodsar. AV Azumarill, given its already water and fairy typing, could completely wall any types of sweeps from Walking Wake. But this can also be solved with Terrestrialization, Terra Grass, Terra Blast off of Specs or Life Orb, or even perhaps a Terra Electric coming from a Walking Wake could prove to be such a dangerous wall breaker and even more mortifying for those water type Pokemon that's trying to be a good counter to this Pokemon. Terra Water is also not a bad option just in generality to boost his water type moves, or even a Terra Dragon for more powerful Dracos, although I think Terra Grass or Terra Water will probably be more popular than that, at least right now that I can see. Clodsar Water Absorb could also pop up as more interesting option, but Specs Draco will probably hurt this thing anyways. There isn't really many switches for this Pokemon currently, which is what makes this Pokemon seem like another nightmare to run around OU, and this raptor looking Pokemon could seem like another Chi-Yu. Is this Chi-Yu 2.0? Well, regardless, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more competitive content just like this, and check out these videos over here, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Walking Wake.